I'm about to show you exactly how I just helped my client set herself up to retire 14 years earlier, whilst making her £700 a month better off and saving her £47,000 plus in investing fees. Now, as with every student, it starts with a detailed assessment of their month-to-month finances. Before working with me, this student had a monthly free cash flow of around £282. After completing the process and the assessment with me, their monthly free cash flow is around £959, so over £700 better off per month. That's over £700 that we've been able to put towards saving for her kids' future, saving for her future, and more money for fun and leisure, happiness and fulfillment. After optimizing the month-to-month finances, we sorted out the yearly finances and worked out what her FI number was. For this client, she doesn't have a mortgage, she's 44, and her FI number sits at just over £700,000. Now, her previous investment plan and strategy for retirement wasn't looking too good. She was paying a 0.4% annual management charge for her pension. She had about 82 grand invested, and with her and her employer's contribution was adding around £904 per month. Unfortunately, the returns being achieved by the fund she was in were around 4% per year. And with this annual management charge, she was due to be paying £54,000 in fees. Because of that, it was going to take 27 years to achieve the amount of money she needed to be able to retire. That would make her 71. After making some simple changes and optimizations, she's now only going to be paying 0.1% in management fees. She's starting with the same amount over here, this 82k, and we've managed to free up some additional money in her accounts. Plus tax relief, that means her total contribution per month is about £1,320. She's contributing around £400 a month more, but that's only costing her about £200 because of the low-hanging fruit that we've been able to get for her in the form of tax relief. Because of this, and because of the higher return of the fund that we've selected that is actually also cheaper, it's now only going to take her 14 years to achieve the same amount, which means instead of retiring at 71, she's going to retire at 58. And she's paying about £48,000 less in fees as a result. 3 hours. That's how much of my client's time it took to build the plan that is going to enable her to retire 13 years earlier and to save tens of thousands of pounds in investing fees, ultimately meaning she ends up hundreds of thousands of pounds better off years sooner than she otherwise would have. And this is the same story across the board for everyone that we are implementing this process and this system for. So if you want your own financial plan that helps you retire ASAP to live life on your terms, then just comment the word freedom and I'll reach out to you to see if it's going to be a fit.